Alright, so this is going to be the final game of the January 2016 Star Battle X tournament. This is going to be InsaneLogic versus RedAlert. Joining me on TeamSpeak is like everyone, but in particular, Delta 9.
Hello, Crazy. Thank you for having me. Looking forward to an exciting game.
And then Jack, who might be AFK still, actually. And indeed he is. And then also Windu.
Howdy, howdy.
Literally got here just in time.
Ah, hello, Jack. Alright, so in the bottom right, we have... Here they come. It is the Russians! The Iron Wall of Red Alert coming out with Ivan opening 5 gats. Amigo Deer going Plague Overlord. Hawk going Range Missile. Fast Forward going Range Acid Spore. Sanic going Imp. And Sonya going Nova. Delta, who do we have in the top right?
Top right, InsaneLogic, starting from the bottom with Loco on the levy. Shorty on the frigate with range. Moby Dick, also known as Kraken, with range on the Guardian. Barry Hollis on the BC with range. EMP on the Raynor Raven. And OG Kush up top with 5 gats.
There we go. It's 5 gats versus 5 gats.
Hey,
The Dreadnought Party. What just happened? Oh, would you not poke me, sub? People poking me on TeamSpeak. Very rude. Yeah, I have to alt tab to see that stuff because it's the way I have TeamSpeak set up. All right, my laptop closed too. All right, so we actually have an even-ish opening. This is like one of the first truly even-ish openings we've had almost all day. Which is a testament to the quality of these two teams, some of the best Star Battle players, going head-to-head right now.
Crazy, do you do Control-Shift-F on a player to follow their ship?
Sometimes I jump into their view, but I can try that.
If you do Control-Shift-F, it keeps their ship center of the screen.
There we go, yeah, that's nice and...
It's a fun view. It's very smooth.
That is some nice viewing, yeah. Very similar comps. We got BC Guard in the mid, BC Guard Raven in the mid, Overlord versus Frigate is one big difference, and then literally the same opening, Dread versus Dread,
Ivan is
in the
getting
top
pushed
right.
to the left.
Yeah, we're
He
getting
just got
pushed
pushed
down.
back.
But the big
did,
difference here is Sonya White's Void Ray versus Loco's Leviathan in the side lane. This is going to be really, I think, the defining element of this game is Sonya's Void Ray versus Loco's Leviathan. Loco loves his Leviathan and Sonya loves his Void Ray.
It is hard for the Void Ray to push out, especially as the game continues, but he is novaing the farm
The Void
to
Ray
deny
got 4
Loco.
beams.
Yep. Fast Forward coming out with Dark Swarm. Hawk still at 5 missile. Oh, actually, I really like this control F follow thing. Amigo at 300
Loco
energy
is
with
out
his Plague,
farming
Sanic
heavily.
with Imp, Sonya with Blink, and then Yvonne is with bots. What are the ups from the other team here?
Well,
They haven't gotten them yet.
Oh, that's absolutely correct.
how
All
do you
right.
think Loco got so far ahead even though the Void Ray was novaing the farm?
Loco is rich. He has 175 score, 3 armor, 6 tentacles, 3 bile swarm, and 8 range on his bile swarm. He is in a good place right now.
That is pushing Void Ray around upgrades.
He also did he is
Barry Hall's got a scan.
okay. Oh, 10 shields
OG
on
has
Kush.
10 shields.
No hull on Kush, just 10 shields and 5 gats.
Did anybody see how did he beat Yvonne?
I
Even
was
though they
kind of
had
looking at the
same
top.
upgrades early?
The dread on dread action was too hot for me, so I wasn't paying attention to the Void Ray.
I always find it interesting. Equal upgrades and one ship will win out. What are they doing differently mechanically?
Well, I think that there was a little bit of push from the mid, and so I think that was making a little bit of difference. That I don't know. I feel like Ivan might have taken a little bit from Kraken, and that might have made the difference there. Now the siege creep coming out. Oh, you can't follow
Hawk
siege creep.
has scan.
Can't follow siege group?
No, what the hell? Oh well. Well, no, wait,
Why
I'm
would you
clicking
be
the
able
wrong
to follow
button.
siege creep?
Well. Alright, never mind, it's dead now. Anyway. I was hitting like Alt or something. I don't even know what I was doing.
If you do Control Shift F on one of the center ships, a very nice camera view.
The
Yeah,
siege
I'm
is
following
pushing
fast
away.
forward now. This is actually better than player perspective, because sometimes people have these
It
weird
is.
perspectives.
I think I tried telling you this last tournament.
Yeah, and
But I failed
I
to,
needed to experiment with it, but I usually just went to the player view and it seemed nice.
User disconnected from your channel.
So we have a strong contain, but not a huge farm advantage. From
Yeah, the
IL.
Void Ray has caught up to the levy on farm.
Yep.
Nice.
Sonya doing work. Actually, Sonya has now surpassed Loco, up 3 farm. Sonya's not going to let Loco get ahead of him. It's like, no, I'm going to deny all of this bottom lane. You think you get farm? No! I am Sonya White, and you do not get the farm.
Yeah, I guess there's a point at which the Void Ray has enough energy to deny farm.
User left your channel.
Yes, quite
Oh,
a...
so Nova is fixed on this version?
Nova is... I think what we're saying right now is that Nova is still very, very strong. Loco did go Intercept. Rapid Regen, of course. I think pretty much everyone gets Rapid Regen on Levy, but... Intercept, yeah, I think some people were arguing about even, like, taking off Intercept. Like, they're like, this is not a good ability or something. But Loco...
No, it's a great ability. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
because you can even escape with it, so...
Yeah, people
Yeah.
say crazy things in the forums, I think is what that comes down to.
It is insane.
People are crazy, and they lose their minds on the forum.
Indeed.
One of them may be named North.
Well, let's
Shout out to
not
Nora.
let's not get into the forums in the stream, okay? Yeah. So Hawk has his scan. Amigo is up to 375 energy. Ivan at 3 plating and then 2 lasers with. He doesn't have his range, and so you know, some people debate whether the
Maybe
Dread
he
should
did go
get that
General
early
Overload
range
and
for
Dark
the
Soul.
extra farming. What was that, Jack?
Maybe Dick got a General Overlord in Dark Swarm.
He means Kraken, the Guardian.
Yes.
Kraken, whatever.
Yeah, he's doing the Adrenal Overlord and the Darkstorm combo again. Now, it's going to be a lot better for him this game because there's
OG
Hawk,
got charges.
right? And so... just
Shorty
to-
has Ion.
Yeah.
And Loco got Frenzy.
Frenzy and Intercept
I
and Rapid
believe-
Regen with 300 energy right now, yes.
I believe Shorty has what
OG
it's
is
called
pushing
the
Ivan.
Onion Cannon.
Yeah. Kush with
OG
the
is hurting
charges
Ivan,
coming
actually.
in. Yvonne does not have charges, and I think that is making a pretty big difference in Dread versus Dread on the side lane. What's going on? Go over here. I can't even see this. Sonya at 358, Loco at 311. Sonya has actually accelerated his farm lead, his personal farm lead, but his team is still down 80 farm. So IL is winning right now, but Sonya is getting well fed on the side lane.
Not a huge difference given that the top team is at the bottom team's base right now. To expect a 100, 200 farm swing. That
Yeah.
happens.
Sonya got the bubble.
Chrono
Got
Rift.
PDDs on the Raven.
Yeah, Sonya is planning to respond to Scourges, which Kraken does not have yet, but which Sonya is anticipating at this point. That's really the only thing Sonya would get Rift for at this point, yeah, right? I mean, what else would... I know some people like Rift for like missiles and stuff, but the
Well,
primary
you can always
concern...
slow down the farm at your base.
That's true. Rift is actually a pretty versatile spell, but the main concern, definitely, like the single-handed justification for Chrono Rift in this situation would be to just hard counter Scourge, and really a lot of Broodlord stuff. Yvonne dropping those
Hawk has
bombards.
lockdown. Sanic has PTDs.
Alright, so Hawk is going back with 285. If you're a BC here, what do you get as Berry Halls?
Berry Halls. Probably lockdown, right? That's the next progression.
He has
Right?
325
He has
energy already.
already.
It seems like he was anticipating getting lockdown at this point, yeah? So I would be surprised, actually, if he doesn't. Yep, there it is.
And
Nice
he
call. So yeah, and Hawk already has lockdown himself, so this is two BCs with comparable energy, both with similar-ish builds, and both with scan and lockdown.
Ryanor has DMAT. Shorty has ions. I mean, thrusters.
Oh, so this is interesting. Sanic went PDD.
Yeah, he's fighting 2 missile boats, right? Where the other Raven isn't.
Mm-hmm. One of which is a frigate, and so frigate with the Ripwave, which he doesn't have Ripwave though. Like, it's important to bear in mind here that Shorty does not have Ripwave. He doesn't even have Rapid Reload. So he has 7 rockets, but he also has ions. So he won't be just really pushing through those PDDs very easily.
I haven't got lockdown. Both dusters are locked down right now.
So, is it the case that okay, so what happened here with Sonya and Loco? Did Sonya rotate first and Loco follow, or did Loco rotate and Sonya follow?
I'm pretty sure Sonya.
I think Sonya's avoiding Loco.
Yeah. And Loco is just trying to stay in the same lane
Yeah.
as Sonya to maintain that contain and maintain that aggression. And Sonya will respond to this this behavior by saying, "I will buzz ray you. I will show you my blue beam. I will get it on you. And you will regret stalking me this entire game." Oh, Sanic gets eaten by a lockdown. It's gonna keep the PDDs out of commission for a little bit. And the farm is actually incredibly close right now.
Fast Forward is already working into Broods, level 5. Where Kraken is sticking with Corrosive Acid. And OG Kush is doing charges while Yvonne is doing Bombard and bots with Rockfield.
Yeah, so we are seeing a similar comp, but it's developing into different builds for each of these ships. Other than the BC, which is pretty much identical. Like, just everyone play BC exactly the same. This is a ship with basically just.
There's not much you can do with the BC. Lockdown.
OG
Scan.
got bombardment and protected.
But the BC on the what's the top team name?
InsaneLogic?
InsaneLogic, yeah. InsaneLogic's BC, Berry Hall, is much more important than the Red BC. Given they're playing against the Void Ray, and their lockdown is clutch. Locking down the Void Ray is one of the key things that BC needs.
You can see even these nice flicks by Kush, making sure he can keep his gats on the enemy dread while avoiding taking too much damage.
Like RedAlert is pushing with their siege creep and dropping broods at the bottom.
Absolutely.
Ooh, I'm in trouble, it looks like.
No, Yvonne is fine. It's actually
Fast
Fast
Forward
Forward who's
might
in
be
danger
trouble.
here.
Yeah.
But Sonya is going to get some beam on. Fast is
One
at
more
6,000
charge,
life.
maybe.
Now,
Kush
be
does
okay.
not have the energy for charges here, so but
Yvonne is not
Yvonne
doing
is
so
in
hot.
danger
Oh
now.
my
Locked
goodness,
down,
how
no
did-
chance for protective field. At
What
1,000
happened to
shields,
Yvonne?
though, he's gonna stay up.
Oh, Yvonne got locked down and got hurt bad there.
Yes, that was a very dangerous situation for him, but he had He had the shields to stay afloat in what was a tense and dangerous situation.
Well, at this point, I don't think the Void Ray is providing as much pressure as the Levy.
No, certainly not at this point. It's really past the 25 and then the 30-minute mark where the Void Ray is really going to start to shine. At this point, he's still trying to make sure that the Scourges and other things don't get out of control. Playing a little bit of control until he gets the full energy and damage that he needs to just melt everything. We have
Let's talk energy deny.
Yeah, there's two forms of there's three things that basically Sonya's Void Ray has to be able to deal with. There's Barry's lockdowns, Seb's imps, and then Seb's blackouts. And so he can blink the blackout, but he's still gonna be at that point eating a lockdown or an imp. Seb does not have blackout yet though, so for the moment he can be blinking, you know, all he has to do is blink a lockdown, and then, you know, one imp is not going to take him out very severely. Where is...
RedAlert does have an Overlord. Does Overlord have Siphon yet? Yes, he does. So that's a key difference here. RedAlert team has one more way to deny energy. So having
a key point here is that Amigo
important.
Deer's Siphon can target the Zerg ship, so it's not just a matter of denying energy, right? I mean, Seb can imp, but imp is not very good against Zerg ships. Certainly not nearly as good as Siphon, which against Loco and against Kraken is going to be very significant.
I find Siphon is very important against Dreadnoughts.
Siphon is just very
same way
important.
as Lockdown is, where it can keep the energy from regenning.
Yeah, Siphon is probably, as the game progresses, Siphon becomes the best. Well, not it becomes versus Lockdown and Siphon. Both are very, very important, but certainly Siphon is a very, very strong energy deny.
Yeah, of course. So RedAlert can go in and siphon the BC, where InsaneLogic can't.
And so Sonya doesn't even have Cloak yet. Sonya is not anticipating being able to dodge the imps, is I think what this comes down to. Sonya can maybe try to blink a lockdown, but he certainly can't dodge a lockdown and an imp. So he's just committing at this point, right now, in this 20-minute phase, 6 shields, enough phase disruptors to stay on one shot, and then really just pure beam and double charge, right?
Yeah.
He wants to have his double charge ready to go, and so even when he gets denied, it's still dealing full damage.
In the Ewok game we watched earlier, RedAlert Ewok, Sonya did favor going a lot of shields, almost keeping up with the beam. Where he had, I think, 25 beam shields at the same time. Shields on a Void Ray are quite good.
Augustin Jurac thinks that Panda's already won the tournament, but I believe that is incorrect. I believe this is for first and third, actually.
Yeah.
Or it can be for first, rather.
About that, they need to at least have 3 people. This game needs to get down to a 3v3 for the finish point.
Right.
Actually, I think a 4v4.
Well, what I'm anticipating is that this will be for first and third, but it could actually be for second and third if one team wins but loses too many ships. So this game is defining first, second, and third, and it could actually go anyway. These teams could be second and third, and Pandas could take first.
Yep.
Or IL or RedAlert could either one take first in this game. If they go
either way.
And it's important to bear in mind here that...
So pretty much people need to die in this game.
Yes.
Thank you, Jack, for your completely unbiased opinion. But yes, what's important to bear in mind is that there are Guardians and Terran ships on both teams. So...
also, in the game that I'm in, there's Guardians and Terran ships, so there could be some 7-pointers.
Yeah, this could be a 7-point game, is the point that this comes down to. I'm not sure that this is going to happen.
Ryanor has blackout.
It would need to be one team would need to have a much more significant advantage before I would expect to see either Guardian pick up Infest. But if
that was funny last game,
2 or 3 ships end up dying, and there is a
Shorty
big
has
advantage.
quick reload.
Yeah, it could go that way.
so Void Ray has overtaken the levy on farm.
Void Ray hasn't Sonya always been ahead of? But you're right. Sonya is now ahead, 140 farm over Loco. And that's. I mean, this is something that Loco was commenting on earlier, that he gets very frustrated by the capacity of Nova farm deny. This has been a big topic in the forums. I don't want to get into it right now, but this is what's going on. Is Sonya is dropping the Novas, and so Loco is maintaining presence and maintaining positional advantage in the lane, but is nevertheless losing significantly, over 100 score on farm.
Sonya does have 1,100 minerals to spend right now.
Yep, side lane Void Ray.
Into shields and beam.
Yep.
Sonya got cloak. And 1 upgrade on it.
And Chrono Rift. I don't know if he had
Chrono Rift
before.
Sonya's had for a while now. But yes, the cloak
I haven't
is
seen
new.
it.
550 energy, 11 beam, 0.23 speed, and 10 shields. Sonya is a fully developed Void Ray. Kraken does not yet have Parasite is another thing to notice here. At this point,
Yeah.
at 25 minutes, I think Kraken is going to get Parasite soon. If he doesn't get it on the next back, I would actually expect it. Actually, Fast Forward also does not have Parasite, even though
I think
there is
OG
no
Kush
cloak.
is overcommitting over here.
Yeah, Kush went a little bit deep there, but
Amigo does have 2,000 damage side blast.
yeah, InsaneLogic's going to back now.
I'm gonna say Shorty gets Torp on this upgrade.
Going back with 590 minerals.
400 is going to Torp.
He's at
Would
0
anybody
shield
like to wager?
still. I mean, if he doesn't get Torp, it's going to be 10 shields. But yeah, I think that Torp is not unlikely, but it's not the only option here.
Just a little update. Ewoks versus Saber 6. Ewoks are up 1 ship and about 600 farm.
Oh, these are violent developments. Always the news of death with you, Windu. Always such death.
No. No Torp, more energy and more missiles. I was dead wrong.
Well, no, I was wrong too. I was thinking he might drop them in
shields,
the
right?
10 shields, but nope. Just wants them rockets.
Kraken does have Parasite.
Yep.
Huh. Funny
Yeah,
doesn't have rip wave warheads, given there's PDDs out there.
That is a little bit surprising, actually. The lack of the rip wave surprises me, considering he just went back with as many minerals as he did.
Need to start using the follow command again. Levy is frenzied. He's trying to catch the Overlord with intercept. Yes.
That's not going to be a kill, though. He doesn't have the time, and there's also the defensive matrix.
Yeah, the defensive matrix is helping a lot.
Ooh, Even is going back deep. He's like, no, I'm going to punish you for diving in on that Overlord. I'm going to make you think about just how deep you think you can go. But Kush is going to drop some charges on him and say, no, Even you can't punish. You can't punish Loco. Loco can do whatever he wants because I'm going to have the charges
Kush
there.
has more farm than Loco right now.
Now, what's interesting is both teams' Guardians are getting into comfortable brood range of 9 and 11, I believe. Where those broodlords are going to start
But
affecting the
Kraken
battlefield.
still does not have 3 birds.
Yeah, he hasn't bought the Broodlord upgrade yet,
that's
but
interesting.
that's going to be the next up. You know, he had to get Parasite this time to deal with the Void Ray, but next up he's going to have the Broodlord up.
Void Ray is parasited.
Yep.
Rip Cloak. Well, for a little while. It doesn't actually last that long. But
4 minutes, I believe.
4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4 minute duration, 4 minute cooldown.
That's where the Arbiter can really be nice, so that you don't have so much downtime on the Parasite. Ooh, a little bit of a turn here. Things are getting a little bit wild. You thought we were going back for ups, but nope.
OG's getting on Ivan right now.
I think...
Yeah, Shorty's getting chewed
Ivan
up by
still
Blue
does not
Lords.
have mines.
And
Blackout
Blackout.
burns on Shorty. Shorty's at
Oh,
780. But Yvonne loses the aggression. He 0.71 speed. Shorty's at 0.82, so there was a speed differential there that made a huge difference in that situation.
Shorty almost went down.
Oh, but Kraken might die here.
Kraken is in a dangerous spot.
Yep, Kraken's
Seb, where's... Oh my goodness. Kraken goes down, but will Yvonne go down here?
Oh,
Things are hot. Loco is in a rough spot.
It looks like RedAlert might win this game.
All is not lost yet, but they're not doing so hot.
Jack is secretly celebrating.
Well, I mean, freaking, they need to kill like 3 RedAlert people. Like seriously, come on. I wanted Ivan to die.
I mean, I also want it to be a close game for very different reasons than Jack does. Mostly because it's more entertaining that way. But yes.
It is more like intense when there's less people against less people. I think at least.
Loco
So that
coming
better
out with
be how this game ends
15
up.
tints. Barry still just mostly control and deny.
So if they can black out the Raven, then Loco can frenzy on something and kill it.
I mean, you notice that
Raven
Sonya is
debating.
very often kind of putting this aggression on Kush. If Seb can land a blackout during one of these kind of encounters, you know, it's very tempting because the whole team is too far away for them to develop anything here. The thing is that, you know, it can look as though Sonya is out of position, but of course Sanic has radar at this point, so that is what Sonya is always looking for, thinking, when are they going to come for me? When are they going to come and try to punish me? And I'm just going to blink away whenever they get close. I'm not going to let them even think about it.
Shorty does now have some more shields.
So one thing here, what do you think about this, Jack? Hawk has Yamato and defensive shield. Hawk has 600 farm compared to Barry Halls, who has 500. Barry does not have Yamato or protective field. If you're Barry Halls going back with 355 minerals, which you might be here, I'm not sure if they're going to turn again. We've seen some...
I would get the one shield.
You would get the shield, not the Yamato?
Yeah, because Sonya can just blink away from the Yamato, but if Sonya gets on you, you can just use the shield.
Amigo dropping these 2,670
because if
damage
you're gonna Yamato,
side
you
blast.
need to be in range, and Sonya will get on you if you're in range. You know what I mean?
This just in, Ewoks just got a double kill.
I don't care about them. I care about this game.
We need to get you able to add like a running...
Sonya's getting on the tower. Sonya's burning down the tower.
Tower is down to
my
15,000 life, 10,000,
That
7,000,
tower's
5,000,
dead. Tower's dead.
2,000. No,
Wow,
it's staying up. It's
it's
staying up at 2,000.
Oh!
And Hawk
it looks
has
like
corruption
Hawk might
on
be in
him.
trouble.
He has
Please,
Kush on
please
him.
die, Hawk. Please die.
Oh, they have to. They get a little nervous here. They back off a little bit. Yvonne is has everyone on him. He has a nuke on him, but I think he's going to outrun this nuke. Sonya has corruption, but Sonya blinks out, and the nuke times out. That 0.71 speed, enough to outrun a nuke.
But she's kind of hurt too.
So Barry went with nuke instead of protective field. Spinning, you know, that was all his minerals pretty much going back right then on that nuke, which failed to land. You know, at this point in the game, the thing about nuke is timing it is very difficult because it's more of a risk and more of a commitment in the early game, but the longer the game goes, the more speed everyone has, and the less likely it is ultimately that nuke will land. So what really is the right time to buy a nuke?
I'd say about 10 to 15 minutes. 35 minutes is too late. But
I mean, do you agree with that, Delta? Is it too late for a nuke? I think we might have lost Delta for a few minutes to the kitchen. It's entirely possible. Alright, so the farm differential has really crept up. I hadn't been actually looking at it very closely, but now that I see it, it's a 1,200 farm lead for RedAlert. So this is becoming a very favorable situation. Now, what is important to bear in mind is that there's not a lot of ships above 1,000 farm from RedAlert. So what has happened is that Loco and Kush are both extremely well fed, while Seb and Barry Halls are both somewhat underfed. Basically, Barry Halls is really committed to just control and, you know, his occasional nuke right now. He has very little missile damage. Shorty is at 770, he's doing okay. But Seb, the Raven, is really just his 3 spells.
Sonya has 21 beam right now.
Yes, Sonya is a very well developed Void Ray with 1,300 farm, coming in with 155 damage base, 0.23 weapon speed, 15 shields. That's 17,000 total life right now. And then the capacity for double charge. That can hurt. But through the defensive matrix, it won't do so much. Ooh, it's on Barry Halls, but
Yeah,
Sonya gets blacked out. Yvonne gets blacked out. Is this going to be a chase on Yvonne?
And Sonya's blacked out.
Everyone's blacked out here, but it's going to wear off
Yeah.
real soon here. Okay, Hawk disengages. Gets that Yamato off.
I want to see RedAlert people die. They cannot get first place. I'm serious. RedAlert. I don't want them to win.
1,100 farm. So that exchange was not a big loss for InsaneLogic.
Yeah,
But the tower is going to go down, and they can't save this tower now. It's gone. So that is 1 tower and 1 ship and 1,300 farm in favor of the Iron Wall of RedAlert.
That's where it does have level 17 boots.
Can they develop something here? I mean, they have to deal with the broods and the corruptors. Corruptors dealing 186 damage at 1.9 speed to massive units. Look, we're trying to get on, but he can't dive too hard without the Raven there to back him up. And so we have Fast Forward's going to be going back with 300, Hawk going back with 500. And here's the big kicker, Sonya going back with 650 right now. So they don't have a huge amount of farm. They can stay and they can fight here a little bit longer, continue to farm up while they're fighting. Yvonne blacked out again with a nuke on him, but Kush is at 7,000 life, and he is low on energy. He is siphoned. He is out of energy. Down to 5,500 life. Yvonne is on him. Down. Oh, okay, that did. Oh, it's the battle cruiser now. They're splitting targets. There's a fusion torp, defensive fusion torp, peels them off the Terran ships. Loco has Sonya on him. 6,000, 5,000, 5,400, 4,000, 1,900 life he goes back with. He was 1 side blast away from a
I have a
very
feeling the
unfortunate
tower
fate.
is going to die right now.
The tower could die right now. They,
going
InsaneLogic would have to come
they're
out
all
very, very fast.
was close, but yeah, I think it still is gonna die.
It might. There's still rockets. Hawk does
Yep,
have 10
sidebar.
missiles. Barry's still on 5 missiles. So the difference in the BCs is starting to show more now. Hawk has really developed a 300 farm lead over his comparable BC. Loco up to 19 tentacles, 12 Bile Swarm. So Fast is coming back now with 600 farm. Sonya has already spent minerals. Sonya with 25 beam, 175 damage. You can see right now it's basically 400 damage per 0.23. That is 1600 damage a second. That is a lot of damage.
We need 5 more ships to die in this game. Man, I don't want to get second place.
Second place is still pretty good.
Well, yeah, but it is impossible for us to get there, so we are locked in second.
Well, I mean, it could be a, if RedAlert loses 2 ships, then it could be there could be one more game, right?
Yeah, it'll be a tiebreaker game, I believe.
If they lose 2, then we have to do a tiebreaker.
Oh, Sonya is in on the Void Ray. Oh,
my
Seb
goodness.
Seb goes down to 1,000, but then Sonya pulls out. Oh, that was a very hot engage right there. Seb nearly dropped. That was nearly it for InsaneLogic in this tournament.
User left your channel.
The nuke is on Yvonne. RedAlert's going to back off a little bit for now.
OG has, secret.
I need to stay on Sonya, man. These plays are... You look away for a second and it's over.
Yeah, Sonya has 25 beam.
And enough shields that he can dive, and even if he gets denied, he can probably get out. Going to keep that damage up on Loco.
Hawk does have a nuke, so someone is going to
No, the nuke is, or Shorty does not have the energy right now for a fusion. Barry's nuke is down. Hawk just dropped his nuke.
Oh,
but
Loco's dead.
no, well,
Yeah, Loco.
oh my, Loco eats the nuke. Loco
And then
rage
rage.
quits out of the game. There's that debate right there. When is the right time to buy a nuke? Apparently it was right then. For Hawk. 35 minutes? Nope. Still good at 49 minutes into the game. This is becoming
Well, when is the good time to buy a nuke? When the towers are dead.
Yes,
That's the good time.
that's a good point. When
I
you're,
mean, it
when
might
you're
not
when
be
you're ready
good-
to commit to a dive.
It
the
might
nuke
not be
becomes
good
the
at
play.
30 minutes, but once the towers are dead, it's always good.
And so now Sun is going back with another 1,200 minerals. Fast
Yeah.
going back with 1,000. Hawk going back with 800. Amigo going back with 800. Everyone is rich. Everyone has money. The difference in farm is 3,700. There are 2 towers down, and Loco and Kraken are both dead. But there's still a lot of
Red
damage
Alert
here.
needs to lose 2 people right now.
I mean, there's a Raven, there's the BC. The BC has scan. That makes the mines less appealing, right? Shorty has not committed to mines at all. Shorty is missiles and abilities. But you got to be thinking, what is it going to take to come out of this right here? Is there still a win here? I mean, the ships are so developed. I mean,
I almost want to leave, dude. I don't want to see this anymore.
They don't really have a good kill mech, even if they can get a good torp off, a good nuke off. Like, how do they follow and finish?
Yeah, they would have to rely on RedAlert overcommitting, trying to kill the Dreadnought.
Yeah, what are they gonna go into 24 level broods, face forward? Nah.
The siege cannon is gonna. Oh, it's siege versus siege. Kush just ate a blackout. Yvonne pushing in again, getting closer. He's probably going to siege up again unless he dives in entirely. Is this going to be the dive? You dive for the tournament win. Shorty eats a nuke. Shorty is still half hull. Things are getting tense. Everyone is inside the mothership. Shorty goes down to Sonya. Sonya is now on Kush. Kush is at 500 hull. Kush goes down. Sonya is melting everyone. Hawk goes down.
No!
And RedAlert wins the game and wins the tournament. Thanks for watching, everyone, and thank you, Jack and Delta, for commentating with me.
Yeah, dude, no problem.
What a game.
That was an excellent game. Well,
Man, that sucks.
User left your channel.
if any of the people watching has enjoyed the stream, do think about liking and subscribing. Thank you all for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. GG's, everyone.